Alright, here's the first video on my second channel, zukas.dev, and here the first project I'm going to be doing is creating a little simple app with the FLTK toolkit because it's more lightweight than GTK, and I think it's just kind of interesting. So first off, I'm going to show you just something I made with it. I have to use C++, even though I'm not used to it, uh, because FLTK doesn't support C by default. Someone made something called CFLTK, which is C bindings for FLTK. Documentation for it it barely has any documentation, so making anything more complicated than just some little text is a little bit difficult. And I'm not that smart, so I think I already compiled. This is just a little example I made. Test test button, control window says hello my good sir. It just makes infinite windows. Alright, so a project I'm trying to do with FLTK is, well, a project I'm going to start anyway, is a simple little image viewer, because it seems like a simple project I can do with the built-in FLTK stuff. Let me pull up the documentation here. So I already have a basic window defined, but I need to I need to show it to how to get the image. So I'm gonna declare a function here. Uh, um, so it's gonna accept a char pointer of file. It's gonna be the name of the file, which would be the argument argv. So let's see. And so I'll have to implement something so it can um, detect all image, detect the file type, but for now, um, wait. Oh, and I also need a um, let's see, what was it? Wait, what I need is a whole PNG image. I hope there's a generic type for it because if I want it to be able to detect what it is, I don't want to have to just include a bunch of different variables with all the different types. So let's call it image. It needs to be pointer. Oh, okay, never mind. It is a generic type, but it's an RGB image. So now I should be able to do just image new image image. And the path will be file. Not sure. Alright, so it turns out I needed to include FL or PNG image instead of just FL image. Not quite sure what the difference is. Seems like the regular FL image just includes FL RGB image stuff or something. Which is weird because stuff was somewhat working when I tested it before, but I didn't test it very extensively. So then this will be file, and then I'll also need to include width. Actually, no, I don't need width and height. And just delete this line and declare these variables in here. Then we need to get the image, and then pass in the it's the first argument, and I also need to pass in the image. And then these will be image to reference that to width. If that's right. And this doesn't return a value. So if the image equals say if it equals no, if it's null, then return just return 1, and otherwise return 0. And then I want with that 0, let's see, what do I want to do? Yeah. Right, one documentation reading later, I want if I want to put FL. I had to do that. And egg exit. Oh shoot, that's wrong. All right, I'm just not gonna exit the FLTK, so I'm going to enable to load image, and then exit 1. Oops, so I accidentally hit the semicolon there, and extra parenthesis. Why does it want another parenthesis? What's going on? Oh, oops. I should remove that. There we go. Alright, so it loads the image. Ah. And then actually that if it equals 1, then I'll do that. Alright, so I accidentally stopped the recording, but I didn't add much since then. So all I did was add a box and then set the box's image to our image that we have and set the label size to 0 because we're not putting any label in here. So I think it should run, but I gotta check. I went ahead and compiled it, so okay, that's really weird how it's just kind of putting new lines. So I don't know. Alright, it seems like there was a memory leak because the memory usage was really high. So I think I just forgot to destroy the image variable. Let me figure out how to do that real quick. Alright, it's telling me to run this delete keyword, so we'll see if that works. Right, set fault. Let's well, different error message. Progress. Alright, so I'm really not sure what's going on. So if it's not being able to load the image, then then it should like so here it checks if there's no image data, then then it'll return one, also return 0. Then uh if that if it returns 1, then it's gonna show an error message, delete the free the memory from image, and then and then terminate the program with exit code 1. But it's it's not exiting. It's just it goes and then it has a memory, and then it leaks memory. I'm not like everything's being cleaned up unless and uh, if I do that, then it gives a such fault. Like this image doesn't exist. So I really don't know. Even if I have this as printf instead of pure, it still doesn't show anything. It's just not giving me any errors. I'm not really sure what's going on. So if you have any ideas, comment down below and tell me what I'm doing wrong, and I'll continue this journey in the next video.